Hey, good morning, Kinship You. Pastor Greg got my thought for the day. So I was reading 2 Kings chapter 6 this morning, and it was talking about the prophet Elisha, and it was talking about this opposing king that was fighting against Israel, and every plan that he came up with, Elisha would figure out, would know the plan before he even executed it, and he would warn the king of Israel. And it got so frustrating for him that he even went to his top advisors and stuff like, what is going on? Is one of you guys a traitor? And they were like, no, it's not us. It's the prophet Elisha. Like, he knows what you say, even in your bedroom, in the privacy of your room, he knows what you say. So he's like, I got to catch this guy. I got to seize this guy. I got to stop this guy. So he told his people, hey, find out where this guy's at. So he sends his army out. They find where he's at. They surround the city in the night so they can seize him in the morning. And Elisha's servant gets up in the morning to step outside, and he looks and he sees this great army surrounding them. And he is worried. He's scared. So he calls out to Elisha. And in verse 16, it says, Elisha tells him, don't be afraid, for there are more on our side than on theirs. Then Elisha prayed, Lord, open his eyes and let him see. So then the Lord opened the young servant's eyes. When he looked up, he saw the hillside around Elisha was filled with horses and chariots of fire. So my thought for the day is this: looks can be deceiving, right? So when the servant walked out the tent, he saw a huge army surrounding him, and it's just him and Elisha. Elisha says, don't worry. It's more on our side than on theirs. Now you can see in the flesh, the servant's probably thinking, Elisha, you crazy. Like, we're outnumbered. Like, what are we finna do? But then when he said, Lord, open his eyes, let him see. Let him see how I see. Let him see how you see. Then he saw the great multitude that was surrounding Elisha with horses and chariots of fire. Then he saw it, right? And I think for us, sometimes when we're dealing with stuff and we're going through stuff, we only see things through our eyes. And in the heat of the moment, we think that this is too much and I'm already defeated and there's no point in trying and I've already lost, right? But I would ask you guys to stop and pray and say, Lord, allow me to see how you see. And then you'll start seeing that the problems that you thought were this big and this huge were really this small. Because to us, it looks huge, right? But to God, he's like, don't worry about that. I got that. There's more on your side than on their side. You got me on your side. Don't worry about what the world is saying. I can handle that. You think that problem is this big, but watch me make it this small. And all you got to do is have faith in that. The same way Elisha had faith. And all Elijah said was, hey, Lord, let him see. I'm pretty sure Elijah was looking up at the army like, I'm not worried about a thing. God got me. And then when the servant was able to see that, I'm pretty sure the servant's confidence was risen to a whole nother level, right? And I think if we start looking at things the way the word tells us to look at things, then when we come into contact with stuff on a day-to-day basis, we won't feel so defeated. We won't feel so beat up. We won't feel so broken. And even when we are going through a trial and things are seeming hard, we can know and rest assured that, hey, there's more on my side than on their side. And this may seem hard for the moment, but this is just a temporary setback because my God is much bigger than this problem. So that's my prayer for everybody, that you guys can start to see how God sees, right? His understanding surpasses our understanding, so we will never see everything the way that he sees it. But if we can start looking at our problems through the lens of the word, they won't seem as big as we make them out to be. Because in our flesh, we can blow things way out of proportion, right? In our flesh, we can say it's over. I'll never beat this depression. I'll never beat this anxiety. I'll never beat this addiction. I'll never beat any of these things. This is just how it is. This is just how I am. I will never be able to change. But then if you look at it through the lens that the Lord is looking through, then it's like, wait a minute. This isn't that hard at all. I can do this. right? Because he's with me, and there's more on my side than on their side. So I need everybody thinking about that. I need everybody to be looking at it that way. Stay encouraged, stay blessed. Love you guys.